This is in no way my attempt to justify my comic book obsession. And this story, I really, really like. Artwork, the storytelling. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Pull List. My name is Travis. Let's talk about the possible future of the X-Men cinematic universe. Now I just want to start off by saying that I enjoyed X-Men Apocalypse. There were definite flaws, big glaring problems, but it was still a fun ride. That being said, the future of the X-Men franchise has been kind of murky in the past year. Most recently, we had X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, and X-Men Apocalypse, the sort of Young Mags and Prof X trilogy with Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy. And those movies were always meant to be a trilogy, so now that that trilogy is over, what's next? Because last year we had X-Men cameos in Deadpool, this year we have Logan, New Mutants is supposedly in pre-production, and Bryan Singer has stated that Apocalypse and Logan are the final chapters in the X-Men franchise, with New Mutants being a reboot of sorts. However, in a recent issue of Production Weekly, it's been revealed that 20th Century Fox is working on another X-Men film alongside of the New Mutants called X-Men Supernova, with an updated issue listing the working title as Dark Phoenix. Now, if you're a fan of the X-Men franchise, you know that the Phoenix is this big, fiery, supernova-type cosmic entity. The Phoenix most notably bonds with Jean Grey, giving her godlike powers and abilities, and essentially driving her insane with power. Now, if you're thinking, didn't we already see that film and it was a gigantic train wreck called X-Men The Last Stand? Not so fast. In The Last Stand, adult Jean Grey didn't have any sort of cosmic influence or bonding or anything like that. The Phoenix that she created was just to help control her immense psychic powers. Essentially, it was a split personality. Try sitting through that movie again. Professor X and the parents from Frozen have a lot in common. Oh, you have this crazy ability. Instead of learning how to control it in a safe manner, just bury it deep, deep down inside of you. Don't talk about it. Don't ever use your powers for anything. Maybe everybody will just live happily ever. Nope, she's killing people now. And Sophie Turner, the actress who played young Jean Grey, says that the seeds of the Phoenix are already planted, and she's completely right. At the very end of Apocalypse, you see Jean Grey sort of unleashing the Phoenix on Apocalypse. Now keep in mind, it's just a working title of a film that hasn't even formally been announced yet, so this is all just pure speculation. But with Deadpool grossing so much money and Logan getting all of this positive buzz before it's even out, maybe Fox should just stick with spin-off films for the foreseeable future, which is pretty unlikely because the X-Men franchise, the core X-Men series, makes so much money. Fox is not going to shy away from that. Or even more unlikely, give the rights back to Marvel so they can do a proper reboot in the MCU. But that's never gonna happen. In the comments down below, let me know where you would like to see the X-Men cinematic franchise go from here. And also, would you like to see a redone version of the Dark Phoenix storyline? Because I would like to see them take one more crack at it. The first time, I feel like they tried to do way too much and tie so many storylines together in Last Stand, and it just did not work. It fell apart, just in a spectacular way. But I really like these young X-Men movies where they take place in the 80s and the 90s. It's just sort of like a callback to the animated series, which I really enjoyed. That's it for this episode of The Pull List. My name is Travis. Thank you for fueling my comic book obsession, and you will see me tomorrow.